Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and we are getting ready to go to another swap meet. So let's go, join us, and see what we pick up. I'm gonna go in here, but I don't wanna. Oh, that's cute.
Dude, you get I like whole area. This year's been my favorite.
Okay, we are done at the swap meet. You can see my husband right there and our friend Hubcap John, and they're loading all the hubcaps in the truck that my husband bought. I have a lot of good finds myself, and I'm super excited to share them with you later. So when we get back home, probably not tonight, because we'll go out to dinner. It's been a long, hot day for it being the end of September. But we're gonna go out to dinner, and then our drive is an hour and a half to get home. So I'm so glad we came, and I got some good deals, and they're right here in front of me, and I can't wait to play with my stuff and show you what I got. Listen, this one has some Christmas bells. All right, so I'll see you when I show you the haul of what we got. Besides all those hubcaps right there that Chris is loading in the truck right now. And I'm just sitting in here. I got a little cocktail going on. It was a beautiful day though, I will say. Like 82 degrees, sunny. This swap meet sometimes can have some sketchy weather, and it was not. It was absolutely beautiful. We got a great parking spot in the swap meet, so we put our vehicle out for sale so that way we can park inside. We got a lot of people interested in the truck also. And then, yeah, they were busy. I'm so glad they had a good turnout. So that's exciting because if they have a good turnout, they keep going. They've been doing this for years and years. So, but it's just got new owners probably about 10 years ago, I think. So I'm glad. They need some good publicity, good money, and stuff like that. So, okay, enough rambling. I am going to get off here and I will show you the haul in a little bit. Okay, so we are back. It's a few days later. We ended up going back to the swap meet the next day on Sunday because we could not fit everything that we bought hubcap wise in our truck. We probably would have been fine with the hubcaps, but we also had our 2 folding chairs, and because we didn't end up taking our bag chairs. And then the bin that we roll, it's really just a garbage bin that we roll around and put hubcaps in. So anyway, so that all wouldn't fit in. And our friend, his car wouldn't be able to hold it, so otherwise we're just going to have him bring it the next day or a week later. Anyway, so we went back. So my whole weekend was not playing the way I thought it was going to go, which is fine. It worked out fine. So we went back. Another beautiful day. We actually took time and bought some other things, and all 3 of us, our friend came back and visited with us also, and we walked around and bought a few more things. So it was kind of good. It was good because there's one really good thing that I got on the second day that I never saw the first day, and I went by this place. I bought from them 2 different times and then ended up buying the 3rd item from them, and it was the best item that I bought, only because I was lazy and I didn't walk like in their booth, and so never even saw it. So it was a good thing. All right, so I don't even know what I spent anymore. I can kind of tell you, and if you want to tally where you go for it. I don't care. I don't want to break anything. This I got for $1. Isn't it cute? I thought that was pretty cute. She had a whole bunch of Christmas ornaments and this, and she goes, it's $5 for, did she say $5? Oh, she said $5. This was sitting on the box. She goes, $5 for everything. And the ornaments were cute and stuff, but they weren't old. And I just didn't, I don't need extra stuff. And she goes, if you just want the pillow, it's $1. I'm like, sold. I'll take the pillow. This lady was next to where we picked up. Oh, actually, this lady was the wife of the guy that we bought all the hubcaps from. We bought like a whole trailer load from this guy that called my husband ahead of time and said, hey, I got caps when you come here. So I was shopping at her booth, or her spot, and we just kept our car parked there. And every once in a while I come back, I'm like, you know what, I think I need this too. But anyway, she was great. She was a wonderful person. But anyway, this is $5 for these two things. They don't go together, but they do. You know, they're the Flow Blue. Is it the Flow Blue or the, I can't remember. But anyway, that's an egg holder container. Isn't that pretty? And then this. And I didn't think they went together. She was telling me a story about it. And I just picked up the egg thing. And then she's like, you forgot your ice cream scooper. I said, oh, thank you. But I also bought from her, the first thing I bought from her, and it was the first thing I bought because I was so, it just made me laugh. I did one of those like deep internal laughs, and I know she heard. And she turned and looked at me, and another guy was there too, and he started laughing at me because I just had to buy this guy. Isn't he stinking adorable? Look at his face. Look at his little nose. Look, he's got little hearts. I don't know if you can see it very well, but they're little hearts for his claws. Oh, you can probably see him better maybe here. Hearts on his feet. And it's Folkwood Studio. There's not a lot of them on. I think he was the only one that was on, or he is now the only one on eBay because I did post him. But I picked him up and she's like, $2. I said, you know what, for $2, I don't care if he ever sells because he is so stinking cute. That face is just so precious. So I got him from her. And then later I went back and asked her about, she had a lot of baskets that were $2 a piece. And I do have baskets, but some of mine are bigger, different sizes, stuff like that. And I decided at the last minute for a few gifts for some people. And I don't do Christmas gifts anymore, but there's just a small group that I do them for. And I thought if I put their stuff in baskets, it might be cute and they can reuse the basket, right? Instead of a bag or, you know, we tried to be a little creative with them. So I got these baskets that I'm going to put their goodies in for Christmas. Now, and for two, oh, actually I paid $5 for all three of them. She's like, you can just have them for $5. That's all I got from her, I think. Then I got this. Look at how cute this is. It was $1, and this is lucite. Look at that. It's so clean on the inside. I love this. Isn't that the most adorable, hippie, retro, like little bag you've ever seen? I just kept the sticker on it. So I got that for $1. I thought that was a great buy. From the same people I got that from, I got this little music box for 75 cents. This is a swap meet, you guys. Hold on, I'm thirsty. You never find garage sale prices at a swap meet. So for 75 cents. Now, it's a Nesco. It's a Christmas puppy in the stocking. It does work, but I didn't realize the little thing that would be on here is gone. But I'm not really worried about it for 75 cents. And it works. This I found for $1. I know some of the paint is off it, but I don't care. She's cute. She's not cracked. She's not broken. Little planter, and I love planters. So she is adorable. I love her. Let me do some more digging because I don't want to show you quite yet. Oh, I will show you this. This was for me. And this was on the second day we went back, and I said, I really want one of these. And it was $10, and the guy makes them out of spoons. Isn't this cool? They had frogs, dragonflies, butterflies. Or is this a butterfly? No, it's a dragonfly. Right. And then something else. And so anyway, but I chose this one. I can't remember. I think there was one other thing, but I chose this, and I want to go get it put outside. His little antenna's a little winky. There we go. I fixed him. Isn't that cool? I mean, so clever. And what's funny is he repurposes a lot of different things. So he had other stuff that he made into outdoor stuff, and there was some hubcaps in the back, and I said to Chris, I'm like, I don't know, those weren't here yesterday, so I don't know where he got those from. And he went over and asked him, the guy's like, oh, they're not really for sale because I repurpose them and I'll cut them and do things with them. But he ended up selling one of the caps to my husband for like $8. It's funny. It's like, okay, don't ruin it. I mean, it's still good to sell. You know what I mean? Oh, I got this for $4. She let me have it for $4. I had bought something else from her earlier. Oh, yeah. I can't tell you what it is because it's gifts for the people that are going to get those baskets. So I can show the baskets because they're not that exciting. But I bought 2 gifts to go in the baskets for them. And, but they're homemade. They have to do with plants. I can't tell you. The only reason I can't tell you because one of them watches me from time to time. So I don't know if she'll watch or not. So I can't tell you. But anyway, isn't this cute? It's so cute. I love his cheeks that are little hearts. $4. I love it. So in this bag are 2 items that are the gifts for that are going to go in those baskets. I spent, I don't even know, $5 a piece, and then I think the other ones were like $1 a piece, whatever. But homemade crafty things. We like to buy each other crafty things or from craft fairs and stuff. This little guy, so stinking cute for $1. Look at him. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Little nose, little mushied, but he is adorable. This guy was in an indoor booth, and he had a dollar table, so I picked these up for $1. This is an old crafting doll. It's kind of squishy, but look at the little butt cheeks. Thank you. But old crafting doll still in this package. This Miller, is it Miller Lite? No, Miller genuine draft pin for $1. And then the Lionel Railroad Club pin for $1. So I picked those up. This I'm super excited about. It was $2, brand new in its package. So a vinyl, like plasticky vinyl tablecloth, 52 by 90 Christmas. Look at how pretty that is. I want to open it so bad. I won't. All right, let me see what else I have around here. Can't remember what I got. Oh, I don't even remember buying this. I bought this? Did I buy this? Oh, yes. There was a guy, I'm like, I don't remember paying this much for something. There was a guy that had a half off table. So all the stuff on this one table was half off. And I love half off tables. And I also like going back because a lot of times people put more stuff on them later. So this is, again, the second day. So I'm glad that we went back. But anyway, this cute little, I don't know. Is he a koala bear, do you think? I think it's a koala bear planter. Isn't that cute? And it was originally 10 and I got it for 5. But he's so cute. Look at his little face. I love him. And he was a very nice man. And then this I thought was pretty. So I got it for $2.50. But look at the color in that. It's not bad. It's old. It's an old one. So I'm excited about that also. Okay, so next up is I went to this booth. Well, it's like everything is outdoors. And you'll see, obviously you saw in the video some of the stuff. There's 3 big buildings with stuff indoors. But anyway, most of the stuff is outdoors. And I went up, and it's kind of like when we come in the entrance, and so I almost didn't go back up there. And I'm looking through the stuff, and at the very end is this bin full of needlepoint stuff. Tons of needlepoints. Is it needlepoint? Plastic canvas stuff. The plastic canvas where you do the yard through it. And so I went out and I'm like, ooh, I do pretty good at selling that stuff. And I love it. It just brings back so many memories of my mom crafting and all that stuff. So I went up to it and he had a great big bin. First, what caught my eye was this. $5 a piece. Isn't this stinking cute? Kleenex holder. So I was trying to find one that looked like whiskey and zipper. This is the best one I could find. Because the others were gray and stuff like that. And he had and he had doggies and stuff, and they were $5 a piece. So, and they're clean. They're really nice and clean, cute. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to get me one of those because it's adorable. The hiccups. So then I started digging in this bin after I saw those, and the guy's like, you know what? He goes, I'm going to make you a really good deal. So whatever you pull out of there, fill a bag, and I'll make you a good deal. I don't need to be rich on this. I just want to get some of this stuff going. I said, okay. So I just kept digging. I was digging. And I'm digging. And hold on. And I'm digging. So we got these. We got these. We got lots and lots of these. Aren't they cute? We got pumpkins. And actually they go on, a lot of them go on these things. So you can put them in your plants or do whatever you want with them, but you can put them in your plants and stuff. Oops. On the hubcap, my husband's probably looking for that. But lots of birds. There's a cat one. Lots of the birdies. Like a whole bunch. All these cute little pumpkins and leaves. I think there's leaves in there. Yeah, leaves. These ones say grow your own. They're all little turnips and stuff. Lots of birds. The birds are really cute on this. Hold on, I wanted to show you. So we got witch, pumpkins, ghosts, a bunny. I don't know why he's black, but he's a bunny. Candy corn, more birds, all this stuff, right? Like this whole bag. More of these little, where you can use them as coasters or ornaments or magnets, whatever you want to do. There's tons of it. There was one of this, it's in pink, but it's a pencil holder, so there's a little, I don't know what that is on the inside, but cute with Taz on it. These are all little Christmas things, all done. Someone obviously had, look at these, Sylvester, whole bunches of them in there. Obviously someone did a lot of crafts, maybe had a craft booth, I don't know. These ones, way too serious. Are they cute? Look at them. They're so stinking cute. Look at him. Look at this one. So, and then we got, these are like little photo frames that you can probably turn into magnets or whatever. More of these type of things. So, all kinds of stuff. Now, some of the stuff in there was a little dirty, so I didn't pull those things out, but I pulled out this, I filled this bag and pulled this bag out separately. Took this because this is how you make all these little birdies. This owl is stinking cute. There was no owl made though. I was a little bummed about that. And there was two of these in there. One was stained, so I didn't grab that one. But another one, and now don't you think this kind of looks more like our children than this one does? I don't know. So the only thing with this, that it had like some styrofoam or something, little pieces in there, or maybe it was with a mouse around or something like that. I'm not really worried about it. I can clean it out. But it's got the little tails. And originally, I remember he was selling this for $5. So I got this and all this stuff, and I still got some more somewhere else. More of just smaller things like this. And the book, the craft book, and he goes, how about $10? I said, sold. And that's with this. So he sold me this and all this other stuff for $10. And I was super excited. He was so nice. And he's like, I just want someone to appreciate it, use it, do whatever you want with it. He goes, I just don't want it to get ruined and sit around and stuff. I said, oh no, I'll make good use of it. And whether I use it, gift a few of the things, which I might do, or obviously I'm going to sell some of it on eBay and stuff like that, or resell it. But I mean, these little birds are cute. I already gave one to our friend that was with us. I said, you give it to your wife. I forgot to give them a steak though, because these are just skewers. So I can get more, and then you just put the little bird on it, and you put it. I'm gonna put some in my plants. I'm so excited. So anyway, that's that big massive haul. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think, except for the super special thing that I bought. Last day, again, like I said, I went back last day, and what did I buy from those people the first 2 times? I can't even remember. I know I looked at stuff of theirs too. Like I just kept walking by, and some things I didn't buy, I put it back down, stuff like this. But this, we were walking around, all 3 of us, and I thought I'm gonna go inside their booth this time because they got their camper out there and they got tables set up, but they're right there, so there's not a lot of room to walk behind it. But there's obviously stuff back there, and you want to go see what it is, you know. So I walked back, and I didn't have any cash left on me, so I had to get it from my husband. And because I usually try to keep like garage sale cash around and stuff like that, but I had used it all. So I looked down, and it's got $20 on the box, and I said, "Oh my god!" And my husband's standing next to me, and our friend's standing next to him, and I said, "It's Mr. Christmas," and we've only sold one other thing with Mr. Christmas, but we know how important the name is, right? And so I looked at her, the lady, and I said, "Does it work?" She goes, "Yep, it sure does. It works." And I said, "Okay." I go, "Would you take any less for it?" I go, "Because they had the Santa Claus one that did the drums and stuff." I think they were Santa Claus. And maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, and she goes, "Oh, I'd do 15." I said, "Okay." So I got her. Got her home. It works. There's only one of them that doesn't move up and down, but it still works. It lights up and the music and everything. But it's a Mr. Christmas carousel thing. So see how cute they are? And it works. And I let it play for like a good 10-15 minutes. And it all lights up. All the lights go up. There's just one, like I said, that the little guy doesn't go up and down. And I wasn't for sure because I let it play for a little bit. It could be just, I mean, it goes up and down if you push it. But I thought, well, maybe it's just a little dirt in there, you know. I mean, how many shows has it been to? Was it sitting in an attic? Maybe it got a little dusty or rusty or something in there. Because the lights light up and the music is coming out of it and everything else. But, yeah. And you plug it in. It's so stinking cute. I just love it. And I was so excited for $15. $15. So, I think that's it. I think I got everything. I don't think there's anything else sitting around that I don't see. Yeah, so I was pretty happy for going back a second day, getting some other stuff. I'm happy with all my deals on this stuff. My most exciting thing is the Mr. Christmas. I'm happy that I got gifts for Christmas for the few people that I do buy for. So that makes me happy that I'm pretty much done and I don't have to worry about it. There might be one more item that I want to do. And that, you know, the rest I can sell. So it was a very productive weekend and I was so happy with that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Coming along, got to see a little bit of the swap meet. And it was a beautiful weekend. So it was a perfect time for it and everything else. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers!